good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and
Good morning.
Saturday. Oh, it's middle of July already. Can you believe it? Middle of summer, and I feel like it's been very hot here. I'm in Ontario. It's been very hot, but I still cannot believe that summer is passing so quickly. So for everyone watching, welcome to today's live, and thank you, ladies, for joining me today, like every Saturday. And for those of you tuning in live, say hi to us. Please put in the comments where you are watching us from. We are global, as you can see, from all over the world, and we know we are reaching people from even, further places. So we'd like to see where you are watching us from. And if you are here for the first time, I'm Dana. I'm a mom. I'm an IT profession manager by profession, and I am a digital business owner. I have my own business, mentoring people on how to start their own business. And I'm originally from Romania, but living in Canada for over 25 years. So, bună seara, bună ziua, dragi români care mă urmăriți și bine ați venit pe pagina mea. Sper că sunteți curioși și dacă sunteți interesat de cum să faci o afacere online, episodul de astăzi este exact pentru asta. Primii pași, cum am început noi, cu aceste doamne minunate aici și vă invit să ne ascultați. So that's about me. And today we'll talk about something very special. Because like for those watching us last week, we did kind of a reflection. It's mid-year. How we started, where we started. And today I want to take us all the way to the basics, all these ladies here, and to talk about, the first steps, how we started. So for those of you who are thinking, I don't know where to start. It's too hard for me. It sounds too complicated. I promise you, you are not alone. You'll hear all of us were scared at the beginning. And we hope today to tell you a bit more on how we started and to see that we are all very normal people who started all using the same system, and that helped us. So enough for me talking. Let's give these ladies a chance to introduce themselves. Sita, Tiana, go first and introduce you, please.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. My name is Sita. I am a mom. I'm a nun as well. I am a nurse by profession. I live in the UK with my family, originally from Zimbabwe, and I'm also a proud digital business owner and a mentor. Salbonani linjani lapha lisibukele khona mina ngivele eZimbabwe ngihlala e-UK le family yami ngingumama ngingugogo as well. I know ukuthi kuyabe kungabelieveki ukuthi ngugogo, but I am. So thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Sita. Kim, good morning. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good morning, Dana. Good morning, ladies. Good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching. My name is Kim, and I'm originally from Vietnam, but now living in Canada for the past 40 years. I'm here with my husband and a teenager's daughter. I'm an IT professional full time, but I'm also doing this digital business part time, and so far I am loving it. So hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống cùng chồng và một cô con gái 18 tuổi ở Canada trên 40 năm rồi. Công việc chính của mình là làm trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà bây giờ mình cũng đang sở hữu cái kinh doanh số cho riêng bản thân mình và cho gia đình của mình. Thank you very much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Mafe, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Dana. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever part of the world you are. My name is Mafe, and living in Arizona for 9 years, working in a manufacturing for 8 years. I'm married, and I have a stepson, and I'm a proud digital entrepreneur. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Magandang gabi. Kung saan dakong mundo mo naman po kayo nakatira. At ito po, panoorin niyo po kami sa aming sharing sa aming business journey. So, tunghayan niyo po ngayon ang aming multilingual podcast at stay tuned. Thank you.
Thank you, Mafe. Grace, good morning.
Good morning, ladies. My name is Grace, and I live in Canada for the last 20 years. And I'm here with my husband and 2 kids. And I'm a full-time digital business owner, and I'm so proud of it because I think that's the best decision I made in my life. And I'm originally from India, so नमस्ते सभी को मेरा प्यार भरा। और मैं जो है एक रन बिजनेस कर चलाती हूँ, ऑनलाइन डिजिटल बिजनेस पिछले 5 सालों से। तो मैं आप सभी से कहूँगी कि आप भी इसको एक ट्राई करें और देखिए हम सब लोग जो हैं अलग-अलग जगह से हैं, तो ये बिजनेस जो है ग्लोबली फैला हुआ है, तो आप भी इसको ट्राई करें। सो दैट्स ऑल आई वांटेड टू से। बैक टू यू डैना। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Grace. And Rita, welcome. Your
Thank
first
you.
time joining us, so
Yes.
please introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Mabuhay. Good afternoon here on my end. Good morning, good evening, wherever part of the world you are in. My name is Leonida. I am originally from Pangasinan, Philippines, but living with my husband here in Bermuda. I'm married to a Bermudian, and I am living in Bermuda for 16 years now. I used to work in a nursery school as a nursery school teacher, but I shifted to working as an uh, live out nanny for 7 years now, and also a proud digital business owners. So, aray kaparak ya taga Pangasinan, Pangasinense, bantayan nyo kami, ta-share mid si kayo, no, panon kami, akaanap na solusyon at saray problema mi gabay mi sumangkaroon na time and financial freedom. So guys, bantayan nyo kami natin. Back to you, Dana. Thank you.
Thank you, Leonida. And Rita, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, Miss Dana. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. Well, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State, but I'm based in Spain. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Well, buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches, de donde nos estén viendo. Ahora mismo estamos en España. Yo estoy viviendo en España y estamos para deciros que hay una gran oportunidad online y por eso estamos aquí para haceros ver esa gran oportunidad. Obama, Bowie, Obota, Bowie, Ekenwari, Yami, no, Nigeri, Mabere, Wanao, a Saturday, Mahi, Maoni, Marua, Ewege, Aseti, Hugo, no Digba, with internet in. What total you want in what making I, back to you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you, everyone. Good to see new faces and some very familiar faces that for those watching us, you may see some of us every Saturday. So happy to also get some new faces today, Leonida. Welcome. But yeah, always welcome everyone here. And we are all so passionate to come here to talk about the business. And before we go into today's theme, as always, I want to mention a bit what this business is about, right? How come we are all business partners? What do we really do? Or what we do every day is we do help other people start an online business just like we are helping. We are helping people change their lives. How? Through an online business, believe it or not. And why is this business working? And why it's actually over 300,000 people doing this business? Because it's a proven system. You don't have to have any previous knowledge or experience in business. You don't even have to have technical skills. It takes you from zero to becoming a successful business owner. How? Because it's a system that shows you step by step what to do. It has training, it has mentors, it has supporting groups, it has automation, of course, it's online. So as long as you have an internet connection and a phone or a computer, you can do it from wherever the world. And that's why so many people are doing it, right? Because it's a business that you can fit around your lifestyle, no matter how busy you are or how relaxed you are, or whatever part of the world you are. You have no excuses. If you really want a change in your life, then this business could be your answers, because it gives you everything. So for those of you who are still not sure watch today's episode, because we are doing exactly that, taking back to the basics with, what were the first 3 steps? You don't have to have it all figured out. We'll talk today about the initial couple of steps that we did. And the easy part is whoever wants to do the business will follow exactly the same steps, right? You don't have to invent anything new. I'll tell you that my first step, you'll do exactly the same first step. Kim and Mafi and Sita, everyone here did exactly the first step. And the super good part is the first step is free. You don't have to, nothing in life is free. It takes some time. You have to watch a webinar, but hey, I know time is a very expensive commodity, but if you don't change anything, if you don't have time, because I hear sometimes people like, oh, I don't have time to start a business or to watch the free webinar, which is 90 minutes. We even have shorter version for 20 minutes for people who are really busy. Well, the honest truth is, if you don't have 20 minutes to watch that webinar and to understand if this business is for you, then yeah, maybe you don't have time for a business. Or I'd say you don't have the mindset to change your life and you want to stay where you are, because no matter what you start new, it will take some time. And the amazing things about this business is you can run the business as you learn, right? You don't have to go to school for 5 years like I did before I was able to make a cent in my business, in my work. My business was running and I started making money after the first couple of weeks of starting a business. Show me anything else that after 3 weeks, while still learning, you can start making money. So that's the business about. Now let's talk about really those first steps. And Sita, you're just close to me, so I'll ask you first. What was your very first step after watching that free info session, that webinar?
Yeah, as maybe some people are aware, I'm not really a tech savvy and I'm not a social media person. But funny enough, one day I was on social media and I saw this ad about online business and I was desperately searching for something. And as a nurse, we are so overworked, we are so exhausted, and we have to be at work, we have to be somewhere to be able to work. And I have been running around, never had any time with my family or with my children. And even when I was at home, I was so tired and, not even interested in doing anything with them. So when I found this ad, I just, automatically logged on, even though I didn't know what I was logging onto. As you all know, you are suspicious when you see these things online. But what attracted me more, it was a lady that was speaking in my language. And I thought, oh, if she can speak in my language, that means even if I ask her some questions, she will be able to understand me. Because as we all know, English is our second language. Someone can say something and you understand it in something else. So I just logged on, watched the 90 minutes webinar. And when I watched it for the first time, I didn't make any sense out of it. I didn't understand at all. I watched it again and I saw all these testimonials and I said, surely all these people can't be paid to do all these things or to say these things that are saying. Because in the olden days, I used to think that people that say things on social media, they are paid to say them. Even if something is not working, they will say it works because they want someone to start it. And I said, surely they can't pay all these people. Let me just register and see where it's going to take me. So when I watched it for the second time, I was convinced. I was convinced because I was listening to real people. And they were also saying, if you want to watch live, you can register at this time. And I have all your questions answered. And I was like, wow, this is good. If it was really a scam, people wouldn't say, watch us live. Because these scammy people, you never find them. Even if you try to text them back, you never get a response until they get what they want from you. Once they've got what they want from you, you never find them again. But with this lady, I started communicating with her and she was answering me back. And I said, oh, this is real. this is real. So I just went ahead and paid my admission fee, and I started chatting with this lady, and what really even drew me closer to this business, we are all from the same country, same faith. And I said, surely if she goes to the same faith as me, she can't really, steal from me. And she reassured me, and I said, well, I don't know anything about social media. Is there any way I can do this business rather than social media? She said, no, Sissy, you have to do it on social media. And I said, are you going to teach me? Said, we've got all the training. If you are willing to learn, this is the right place for you. I was so eager to learn. I told myself I was never a nurse, even though it was my dream. But I went to school, trained to be a nurse, and now I'm a qualified nurse. So if I really want this business so desperately, I will be able to learn. So I just joined and started doing this business. Since I started, I have never regretted. I kept saying, why haven't I seen this business earlier? I could be far now. Even my mentor, I kept asking, I said, did you find this business long time ago? You should have started this so that I have seen. He said, no, Sissy, it wasn't your time. Your time is now. So that really reassured me. Even today, I'm still enjoying this business. So if you are out there thinking that you have no skills, you don't know anything about social media, you are not any different from me. And now I'm enjoying this business when I didn't have any tech skills, but now I can move around social media doing whatever I want to do without anyone guiding me. I didn't even know how to respond if someone sent me a message on Facebook. I realize now some messages that were sent ages ago, I never responded to them because I didn't know how. But now I can respond, send emojis or anything. So this is the best business and the best decision I have made. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Sita. And I can definitely hear it and the passion in your voice, right? And for those of you watching us, I hope you hear it too, right? It's like Sita said, normal people didn't understand anything the first time you watched the webinar, and I'll have to kind of agree with you. I started watching the webinar, and I'm on IT, right? So I was like, yeah, I can do whatever. I have the technical skills. You don't have to have them, right? But I was like, oh, so sure of myself. But I had no idea about online businesses, social media, marketing, like nothing like that. I'm very technical, but not into the social media. So when I watched the webinar, it convinced me, and I went to the next step. But I have to admit that, as you said, maybe I really understood half of what they were saying. I just trusted the people and the different faces that I saw in there, and the person that that I saw that was doing the business. And my mind was, okay, if that person can do it, if these people in the webinar can do it, I didn't go through all the details on what you have to do, but it sounded like something I can do. So I didn't even go and or waited. And so for me, I don't have the regret of like, oh, I didn't start immediately as some people have, right? Some people learn about the business and they're like, yeah, maybe not for me. And then a year or two later, they come back and like, oh, why didn't I do it? So, but yes, it's overwhelming even the webinar. So for those of you watching, maybe even if you watch the webinar and you feel like it's too much, that's why you have a mentor. That's why you have a community here to help and support you. Because it may be a lot, right? We say it's free, it gives you all the details. But if someone who's totally new, it still may feel like a lot. You don't have to understand a lot. You have to understand the first step, a bit of there. What's the next step? You have a mentor. Take that next step, and you will be someone to guide you, right? Kim, I know you are in IT, so probably it was the same for you, a bit easier than maybe for other people. But what was the most helpful part of this onboarding process for you?
Yeah, so the most helpful part of the onboarding process for me actually is was the step by step process and the constant support right from day one. Even though I'm in IT, but the work that I'm doing in the corporate world is completely different from this digital business, right? Because we have to deal with social media, digital marketing, and all those stuff, which I'm not learning those in my corporate world. So I was just starting out and I was having no idea what I was doing. So it's just not a bunch of information throwing at me at once. It was more of a guide journey, right? Starting from the mindset and the vision and helping me understand like the why behind what I was building. And I love everything that was laying out in the training models. It was so easy to follow, it was simple to apply, and this was designed for people with no experience and no tech savvy. You see, like those ladies here, some are nurse, some are nannies, some are, banking agent. Uh, they don't have technical skill, but they can do it, right? So even though you have no experience and no tech skill, you can still do it because we can do it, you can do it. So yeah, so the training, I just go with my own pace. There's no stress, there's no pressure, and I just go around my schedule, right? So sometimes, like if I have the energy, I'm into it, I can spend like 2 hours. Sometimes I don't have time. Then I just spend 15, 20 minutes while I'm doing, my cooking or anything like that. So I can just listen to the training. So it's really flexible and it can go around your clock, your schedule. And the weekly team meetings, the community support, and the access to my coach, as you mentioned, Dana, my coach and my mentor, make just a huge difference because I know that I have someone to reach out to whenever I have questions or need suggestion, right? So yeah, so overall, the onboarding process didn't just teach me what to do, but it's also show me how to do it. So I just felt empowered, and most of all, I'm not alone doing this journey. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. Back
Yeah.
to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Yeah, I think I saw all of us nodding when you are saying about the step-by-step training, right? And you pointed very well. It's not only teaching you, hey, what? Go create this page, do this, do that. It's like, oh, I don't know what it means. No, there is a video that it's a lady or a man there showing you. You go, you click here, you go and you here, you enter this there. So it's really guiding you step by step. And if you still feel like, oh, when I click there, it gives me something else, as Kim said, right? There is a mentor, or there are, live sessions, daily drop in, where you can go there and ask the question. And you know what? Someone may go share their screen or ask you to share their screen. It's like, okay, now show me. What's your problem? What's your error? Someone will really, I don't know, babysit you, take you really step by step and show you. Because, yeah, some of us are more skilled and will get it quicker. I still need the videos, but I may go faster through the video. There is no rush. You go at your own pace. And if you are stuck, there is always someone to guide you. If not your mentor or your coach, the community is amazingly supportive. Then I'm sure all of us will keep mentioning this because it's so important. And we really want to emphasize how important it is to have not only an amazingly good training that's kept up to date, but also someone who, you are not, you feel like, okay, I'm here in my room with a video and I don't understand. So what do I do now? No, you have someone who can actually help you and answer your question. And it's a human being, it's not a robot who maybe sometimes doesn't understand your question. Mafe, how about you? How did the training help you start with no experience, right? Kim had some IT experience. How was for you?
Yeah, so Kim already mentioned about it. To me, when I started, I don't really have experience in marketing skills, how to run this online business. It's my first time that time to know what is digital marketing. So, but because there's already a system that is already built, so I don't need to start it from scratch. So I just followed it with the training step by step. Also, of course, with the guidance of my mentor, because even if there's no training, if you're not tech, especially me, I still cannot follow it. And she helped me create my website, how to navigate to GoDaddy like that. So it's step by step. I just followed the guidelines. I just do it one step at a time, because for me, my first time, it's really overwhelming. So because I'm still working, so I just do it on my own pace, my training after work, during my off, like that. So until I able to navigate all the things that I want to do, and the things that I gonna do during the when I start the business. So with this, I gain confidence little by little. I gain confidence, and uh, I never thought that I can do this working online attraction marketing.
Yeah, I think a lot of us felt like that. It's like, oh, working online, I don't think it's for me. It's for those people who are influencers who go and talk. It's like, yeah, no, I'm a normal person. That's like what? But then we're all curious, right? So our curiosity was bigger than our fear. And it's like, in that same time, why we cannot do it, right? We do everything online this day. Why not make money? And believe me, there are a lot of people who are making a lot of money online through all type of businesses. We are talking about this one because this is what we are doing, and it's a proven system. You don't have to figure it out by yourself. You have all the support. There are a lot of businesses out there, but some of them you have to figure out. You may get a video, maybe you will get a PowerPoint presentation, and then you are on your own. Or maybe you have someone, if you continue paying them on a monthly basis. For this business, you don't have any monthly subscription, and you'll still have someone to help you every single day. So I think that's very important, because a lot of these people say like, yeah, we can do it. Yes. If you afford to pay a coach for 2,000 or so a month, yes, you can have a coach on other businesses too. But I don't know about you. I cannot afford to pay a coach $2,000 a month. I would rather, invest those money in my business. And my coach comes free. So, and my mentor, and these amazing ladies that we are all learning from each other, because that's also very important, right? Your mentor or your coaches, it's not that they are perfect and they know everything. They just know a little bit more about this subject that you do, and maybe you do know a bit more about the subject that they do. So we are all learning from each other. It's not like, oh, there is this guru, everyone goes and we learn from him, and we are all no. We are all here a community. Some have been around for longer, so they have more experience and more tips that they can share with us. But even someone who just started, they may have some good tips or some things that they can share with everyone. So it's that, I don't know, sisterhood, that community, that it makes everyone feel welcome and supported. And some of these ladies, or even men, we have men, not only today, it's only ladies here, but so that's why I keep saying ladies. But some of these people may believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So you'll find that side of that. Especially me, I didn't expect that from a business. I thought it's a business, you go, it's a transaction, right? You make money. Didn't expect to get the community, to get support, to get a group of people that you can have so much fun with. And you can meet them offline too. I've been talking about, we had a convention in June. There are some new gatherings coming in September, in August. So there are a lot of opportunities, no matter which part of the world you are, to find some people who are doing the same business and to be able to see them face to face, which is even, I don't know if it's even better, but it's definitely better to be able to hug them and talk with them face to face. So, Grace, you're doing this business full time, everyone's dream. What do you wish more people knew about starting this business?
Thank you, Dana, for asking me this question. And I totally agree that wonderful conversation is going on right now. And there's so many things in this business, so I don't know where to start. Like the first thing, as you said when you were giving the introduction, that this business is real. So we are real people, right? We are in this business for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 1 year, 6 months. So this is a real business. So first of all, you need to know, guys, that it's not a scam. It's a real business. We are putting our efforts into this business, and that's why we are here. It's is as real as you having a franchise of Tim Hortons, or having a petrol pump. So that's a real business. That's, you need to know. And apart from that, you see, we have the big community is now like 300 people, 300,000 people, right? So this community is all there to help you, and we are mentors, and we have coaches. They are all here to help you. And we have the community wise, like weekly meetings that you can attend, and even the mentors, they take their weekly meetings or bi-weekly meetings, and in those meetings they show you the practical ways of doing things. They work on your mindset, they listen to you, and they solve your issues, your problems. They even show you how to do lives. They even show you how to answer the questions of your clients. So these are all amazing things that you need to know, and also know that there's a training available. And what are you doing? You're only paying $149, and this business is for you for the rest of your life. So after that, whatever you invest in your business, it's up to you, because this is your business now. And also remember, because this business is totally legit, it's a legal business. So even 149 that you are investing in this business, you can claim it at the end of the year, along with the other expenses that you choose to do. So there are a lot of things to know about this business, but these are the main things, because people are scared if it is a scam, or do I have to invest a lot of money and all that. So no, it's not a scam. We are all real people, and we are all from all walks of life, from different countries, from different professions. And so that's what I really want to focus on this thing today, that you get the help from your mentors, your coaches. And this business is legal. It's just like owning your own franchise of Tim Hortons. So, and also we have, as we were mentioning, that we have conventions, we have meetings, that will change your life entirely, friends. You will have that confidence in yourself, and you can show it to your family that you are something. No matter what age you are at right now, even if you are close to retirement, even you are 40 plus, even if you are a student, or even if you are in your 30, or you're a new mom, or you're going to be a mom, this business is for you. So at the end, I would say, initially, like I always used to say that, try it out. If it is for you, then do it, otherwise leave it. But now I say, 99.99999%, this business is for everybody. The only reason why I'm not saying 100%, because as one of the ladies mentioned, that I think Dana mentioned, that if you say I don't have time to start a business, that's actually behind your mindset. You don't have the mindset. Also, that portion, I'm leaving it for those people. But other than that, this business is for everybody. No matter if you're 18 over, this business is for you. That I would say. So all these things you need to know, apart from the other things that these beautiful ladies just shared. So that's all I would say, Dana. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Grace. And yeah, there is a lot more about the business that once you start, once you want to learn more, you'll understand a bit more. But I think we all pointed the basic stuff, right? You don't have to have it all figured out. There is the first step. There is the info session, where it's free. It shows you the steps. You may not get them totally. You don't have to. You just need to get an idea of what this business is about. Then you'll hear about other people who all started and how successful they are in business. And to mention about the webinar, so it's free. It's live every Tuesday and Thursday. But you can watch the recording also, and you can watch it as many times as you want. It's not one time. You can watch this Tuesday and Thursday, and next Tuesday and Thursday, and for the next 2 months, 3 months, whatever you want. There is no limit. And the good part is, every week, every webinar, there are different people who are sharing their story. So it's not like, oh, it's a recording video, someone press play, and you are watching the same thing again and again. No, they are real people, go with their life, and talking about their business. All of us have been, I think, on that webinar at some point in time. It's a long waiting list because everyone wants to go and share their story. So that's why you don't see our faces there every Tuesday and Thursday. We would if we could, but there are a lot of people doing the business and everyone wants to share their story, right? Because everyone is excited. So that's why we have our own life here, to share our story here, right? But yes, it's but what I wanted also to mention on top of what Grace said about the business, what I wish people understand is, because I do get that asked a lot. So it's not a job. There is no guarantee of income at the end of the month. And it's not a quick rich scheme. All of us, I think, mentioned that. It's a serious business. You have to put some effort. The success is guaranteed as long as you show up for your business, right? Because I get that, like, oh, can you guarantee me? Like, come on, there is nothing guaranteed in life than taxes and debt, right? That's the saying. So no one can guarantee you success because the success depends on you. And that's the best part, right? It doesn't depend on anyone else. I cannot guarantee your success. I can guarantee mine if I show up and put the effort every single day. If not, so it's not that the business work for you. It's if you work for the business, then the system, everything is there. You just have to put your spark in there. And then that's the guarantee. Leonida,
Yes,
what did you
sis.
tell someone who's overthinking maybe that first step? Because I think a lot of us are overthinking it.
Yeah. So for those who are watching us live or who will watch our video replay, to all the fence sitters, all I can say is don't overthink, because when you overthink, you are delaying your progress. Overthinking keeps you stuck. So all you need to do is take action and don't wait for the perfect moment, because that perfect moment will never come. The time is now. So take action, take that first step. You don't need to see the whole staircase to take that first step. So message any one of us here and tell us that you are ready to take that first step, and we are happy to help you take that first step. Back to you, sis.
Thank you, Leonida. Yes. I think we all have the tendency to overthink, especially if it's something new, right? And the first step, that's why it's called the first, because you never done that step before or a similar one, right? So everything you do new, it's a bit scary. So it's easier maybe to overthink and to think it's bigger. The step is taller than you think. But once you do that first step, you realize that, hey, it wasn't that bad, right? And you can take the next step. And again, with a community, with the support, with the training, with the system that's proven, with everything in place, that first step, it's much easier. Because I have to agree, it was on my mind like, oh, I want to start something on my own. But like, I don't even know where to start. Like, do I go and take some paperwork from some time and fill up or something? Or like, what type of business? Do I start researching online what to sell? It's like, I didn't know what to start. So this one gives you everything, right? Gives you the product, gives you the support system, gives you the automation, gives you the funnel system, everything you need. All you have to do is you to go and put the effort and put yourself fully in, because like in everything you do in life, you get out of it as much as you put in it. If you put just a little bit, you'll get back just a little bit. So all of us are here to say the same thing, right? And it's not easy. We are not here to pretend like, oh, it's so easy. Yeah, it's easy to follow the steps, but it's not so easy because you may come with, all kind of baggage in your mindset and kind of expectation, and you'll need a reset. No matter what your mindset is, this business will reset your mindset, will shift your expectations, you'll think differently only after a couple of months of doing this business. So yes, it's just about starting it, and then don't overthink it. And then the rest, we are here to help you. And Rita, last but not least, why do the basic steps still matter after months or years in the business? Or do they still matter? What do you think?
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Dana. I'm just going to add a little bit of what my beautiful business partners have said. Yeah, uh, the basics still matter because it reminds you of your big why. Okay, so let me go religiously speaking. If you are building something, it's also in the Bible. If you are building, if you have a building and the foundation, you know the foundation is bad, you have a building on a rock and on a sand. So on the sand, you will know that when the rain comes, the building will collapse. And on the rock, you will know that when the rain comes, the building will still stand still. So that is why the basics still matter. Basic brings you so much foundation, good foundation. And the foundation is what my business partners have said here. The training, how you are going to meet beautiful people, okay? How you are going to meet huge community. Your coach and your mentor is part of your basics, because when you join us, you are going to see the basic things of what this business is making people to have, how they are going to change your life. And also, basic matters because it evolves you. You get to learn how to improve more in what you do. In this business, we have daily dropping. You don't know that now until you join us. That is when you will get to know what is daily dropping all about. In this business, not only the training, we have also the mastermind. The mastermind that will help you to evolve more, to think more about how you can be remembering your big why every time. Because you came in because you want to improve more. And that basic matters in a way that you are going to be evolving every day. Just like Ms. Dana said, your mindset will change. Yes, it will change to a way that you don't want to go back to where you used to be. You will be moving forward because all the basic things will even lift you up more to demand more of improving every day, evolving every day. And my last point about basics matter, it's because it grows consistency. You know, when you are now consistent, before I started this business, I used to have social media. I was not so consistent in posting. No. But now that I joined, I'm not consistent because I have my big why, my basic needs. It's telling me every day by day, you need to be consistent. And that is what I'm doing here. This business shows me how to be consistent. It shows me how the basic things in life makes me to be consistent, to improve more, to evolve more, and to meet beautiful people more. So when we are talking about basics, I don't usually know the meaning until I joined this business. So basics bring you a great foundation that will let you to build more future. That future you ever dream of, if you would bring it in a way that you can start putting it in action. But to take the action, you have to contact us. You have to talk to any of us. And we would be so glad to help you and to lead you through the basics life in your business. And finally, I just want to add this. Let me tell you, the people who go far usually are the ones who never stop doing the basics. They just do it better every day by day. Don't forget about that. So back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita. Very good life lesson, not only business lesson, right? To have a strong foundation. And I think youth can definitely and should be applying to anything in life. And thank you, everyone, for sharing your story today, sharing your tips, sharing your first step, your doubts. And for those of you watching, and I know there have been many of you, thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments, for your hearts, for your likes, for your suggestions. I hope that this inspired you and this maybe reminded you that starting doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to happen. You don't need experience, you don't need to have it all figured out, just need to take that first one step. And then you do the second and the third. But for now, just do the first one step. And the first one step is watch the free info session register there. You'll get access to the platform, to the training. Show up for yourself, because no one else will be doing it for you. And if this spoke to you, if this made you, want to change, then send a message to any of us that you are watching this from. We'll send you, the exact link for you to go to the session, live or recording, and to take that first step. And then we'll still be there the next day to answer any question, to show you the step number 2, and so forth. I'm not going anywhere. You'll have that us here and the amazing community to support you. And I think that's all for today. Thank you so much, ladies. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday.
Thank you, Dana, for the
Thank
wonderful.
you.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Bye
everyone.
for now.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.